Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's session is a gentle yoga practice specially designed to relieve lower back pain and support spinal mobility. This is a beginner-friendly class and we will focus on mindful breath and movement. Please move within your comfortable range and skip anything that does not feel right for you today. Let's begin. Now let's start by lying down on our backs. I'm going to do a breathing exercise so you can have your knees bent with the feet up towards the ceiling. You can place one palm on top of your abdomen, the other palm on top of your chest, or you can place both palms on top of your abdomen. And join me together, close the eyes. And I would like you to start focusing on breathing through both nostrils. Inhale and exhale. Take deep, long breaths. I would like to teach you a very simple breathing exercise today. So as we breathe, as we inhale, as we exhale, I'm going to start counting for you. So you can start joining me now. Take a deep inhale for the count of 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way to the top. As you exhale, can you exhale out in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale to the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's add on. Inhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round. Inhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, if you notice that it's difficult to breathe according to my counting, don't stress over it. The more times you practice this breathing, it starts to get easier. Now, gently open the eyes. Let us lift our feet up and bring the knees to the chest. Have the hands on top of the knees, maybe interlace the hands and pull the knees to the chest. Now, if you start to pull the knees to the chest and you're feeling very uncomfortable in the lower back, you can bring the knees slightly away from the chest and maybe place the hands on top of the knees and just stay here. Just breathing here. Same thing, connecting with your breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. And maybe you want to start to rock right and left. Gentle movements. Just swaying the hips right and left. Lifting the left hip up. Lifting the right hip up. Okay, if you start to find a bit more space, then maybe now you can interlace your fingers and bring the knees to chest. Coming back to center. Now hands on top of the knees. Let's draw circles out and in. 1. Just slowly. Take your time. 2. If you need to go slower, please go ahead. You don't have to do the same number of times as me. Just go at your own pace. Wherever you are, can you end back in the center and go the opposite direction. Knees out. and in. Good, then slowly just again sway left and right, left and right. Okay, either place your hands on top the knees or interlace the hands and slowly lift the hips up and down. Up and down. So start to engage that lower core muscles, lower belly muscles to help lift the hips up and down. Now if you feel comfortable lifting the hips up and down, you can roll up to a seated position. If this feels a lot of tension in your back, then follow me, turn to one side and come out to a seated position. Good, I'm going to face my side to you. Okay, we're going to do seated cat pose. So come into any comfortable cross-legged position, placing the hands on top of the knees. We're going to move that spine. With a breath, as you inhale, can you push the chest forward? Maybe think about squeezing your shoulder blades and stretch the front of your neck as you look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, pull the belly in, round the spine, bring the chin to chest. Just 2 more rounds like this. Inhale, push the chest forward, look up. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. 1 more. Inhale, arch the spine, look up. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Then slowly coming back to center. We're going to come into tabletop position, all fours. We're going to face this side. Alright, make sure your fingers are spread wide apart. Hands are under the shoulders. Knees are under the hips. You can choose to flatten the toes or tuck the toes, whichever is more comfortable for you. We are going to continue that spinal movements like we did in the seated cat-cow into this tabletop cat-cow. With the breath, take a deep inhale. Can you arch the spine, push the hips up, drop the belly down, look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, can you pull the belly in, round the spine, round the neck, bring the chin to chest. Just 2 more rounds like this. Inhale, come into cow. Exhale, come into cat. 1 more. Inhale, and exhale. Good, coming back to neutral spine. If you haven't tucked the toes, can you tuck the toes now? So have a little bit more stability here. Now can you extend the right leg out? Lift the right leg, bend the right knee. Can you pull that knee to the chest? Maybe round the spine. Flex that right foot so the toes are not touching the floor. And drop the foot down onto the mat. Okay? If you can, drop it in between your hands. Otherwise, just pull your foot in between your hands. Okay, we're going to come into a low lunge. So depending on your flexibility, if you're quite flexible in your left hip, you can move your toes slightly forward, your right toe slightly forward, such that when you bend into the right knee, your right knee is stacked above the right ankle nicely. Okay, you can continue tucking this back toes or flatten the toes, completely up to you. Now, in your hands, you're going to be on fingertips. You're going to sink down here. Now, if you really find that stretch in the left hip, you stay here. If not, follow me. You can come up, maybe hands onto the knees. Sink into that hips. You want to feel that stretch in the left hip. Good, stay here and breathe. We only have 6 more breaths. For those who want to take a little stronger, you can interlace the hands. Place the hands on top of the knee and straighten the elbows and keep sinking down to the hips. Try not to lift the hips up too high. Okay, the idea here is to really open up, okay, the front part of that left hip. Just 3 more breaths. 2, 1. Good. Slowly lean forward, or if you're already forward, just continue with us. Fingertips onto the mat or hands on the mat. Can you tuck the back toes? Lift the left knee up, look forward. Same thing. You want to focus on sinking that left hip down. But right now you're on fingertips and your body is upright, looking up towards the front. Runner's lunge here. Stay and breathe. Keep the back knee as strong as you can. We have 3 more breaths. 2 and 1. Can you bring the left knee down? Let's come into that half splits. So you're going to shift that left hip to stack above that left knee and straighten the right leg. Now, if the alignment doesn't work for you, because every one of us is different body proportions, just drag your right leg forward. Okay? Place the palms down wherever is comfortable, or come into your fingertips if you can't go as low as me. You're now looking for the stretch at the back of the right leg. Hold here. Gosh, my right leg is shaking. Okay, if it's shaking too, if your leg is shaking too, that's perfectly normal. Stay here, breathe. To take this stretch a little bit more intense, that's where you place the palms down. Maybe for some of you, you will bend the elbows. The focus is to bring the belly towards the thigh, as close as possible, so that you can find that maximum stretch in the back of the right leg. We have 3 more breaths. 2 and 1. Can you walk your hands forward, bend back into the right knee? Again, fingers spread wide apart, make sure the shoulder distance apart, and let's sweep the right knee back. Alright, if you notice, like me, your shoulders are no longer above the wrist or the hands, just walk your hands forward, set back into that tabletop position. Okay, tuck toes. This time we do the other leg. Left leg out. Lift the left leg. Pull that left knee to chest. Flex the toes such that you're not touching the floor with the toes, and just drop your foot wherever you can. If you can, straight in between the hands. Otherwise, pull your left foot forward in between the hands. Low lunge this side, okay? So depending on your flexibility, most people who are more flexible, they can wiggle their front foot forward a little bit more such that when you bend into that left knee is stacked above the left ankle. So first option is to stay here. If you're already feeling a lot here, just stay. You don't have to do anything else. Maybe flatten the toes for a bit more intensity. For those who want to feel a little bit more in this hip, you come up, maybe just hands on top of the knees. Just stay here and breathe. Again, focus on the breath. In yoga, the breath is the most powerful tool that you can use in order to control the movements of the body. So when it gets a little too difficult or too hard, just keep focusing on your breath. The longer you're able to pull the inhalation and exhalation, the gentler the pose will feel to you. With the next breath, as you exhale, palms down, let's come into the half splits. Tuck the back toes, shift the right hip to stack above the right knee, then come onto that left heel. You can walk your hands back. Okay, make sure that you are comfortable, you're able to support yourself. If you're so high up, at least try to get your fingertips down, okay? Otherwise, you can also grab a pillow, just to pike up the height of the floor towards you. Then for some of you want to go a little stronger, just place your palms down. Gradually, we will always move from step 1 on top all the way down to option 4 or step 4. Okay, so I'm doing step 4 and option 4 now, bending the elbows, finding that stretch at the back of the left leg. Just breathe with me, only 2 more breaths. And 1. Can you bend back into the left knee? We're going to come into that crescent lunge. So make sure your right toes are tucked. Your hands can be onto the mat or fingertips. And then lift the right knee up. Now keep that right leg as strong as you can as you push your chest forward to the front. Look towards the front. Okay? You can always bring your hands down if it's more comfortable. Sometimes balancing on the fingertips may be quite a lot for some of us. Just breathe here. We have 3 more breaths. And smile. 2 and 1. Good. Can you place both palms down? And then this time I'm going to come into a downward facing dog. Sweep the left leg back. Okay, and then just find a position that's comfortable for you. Feet about hip distance apart, fingers spread wide apart. Can you start to pull the lower belly in as you come into your downward facing dog? And look in between your feet. Okay, maybe pad out your feet by raising one heel at a time and bending the knee. You pad out, I like this one where you pad out the feet. It feels really good for the back of the legs. Just 2 more. 1 more. Now can we raise both heels up and start to walk your feet towards the hands until you can no longer walk. Bring both heels down towards the floor. Now slide the arms out, grab opposite elbows, come into dangling. You can micro bend the knees if you need to, if you start to feel that tension at the back of the legs. And sway right and left. This is also one of my favorites for the lower back. It's very gentle, twisting. And then you want to bounce up and down. Just give a little bit more movement. Let's look at the back of the legs also. Bend the knees and straighten as you bounce. Bend the knee and straighten as you bounce. Bend and straighten. One more. Bend and straighten. Good. Can you place both palms down? Now we're going to heel toe our feet out. Heel toe. So toes face out, heels in. Let's go the other direction. Now both toes and heels face front. Okay, last movement. Toes face out, heels face in. We're going to come into Malasana. I'm going to slowly bend into the knees. Okay, I'm going to face you so you can see how it looks like. You're going to bend into the knees. So maybe some of you are just holding here. That's perfectly fine. Bring the palms together, release. Stay here. If you can go lower, go lower. Some of you who are quite flexible, you can even lift your body up, which is the option 3. Place your elbows in the inner knees and push your chest out. Now, push the knees out and push the chest up. Wherever you are, we only have 5 more breaths here. Just breathe. 3, 2, 1. Stay here with me. I'm just going to switch my side so you can see what we're going to do. We're going to do a small little flow together. Okay, wherever you are, you can place your palms down. Lift the hips up if you need to. Let's bring the right leg back. And bring the right knee down. We call this lizard pose. So your left foot is doing a 45 angle. Heel in, toes out. Okay, you can flatten the right toes if you like to, or tuck. Doesn't really matter here. Okay, and start swaying right and left. Now, you will start to notice that the more you swing towards the left, the more you feel that stretch in the left hip. Now, if you're not feeling it much, you can also think about coming down to the forearms to increase that intensity. Okay, keep shifting the weight towards the left. Now, you can even wiggle your forearms close towards the left. Stay here and breathe. Again, follow your breath. Open that left knee out as much as you can. We only have 4 more breaths. 3, 2, 1. Good. If you're on your forearms, can you come onto your hands? Good. This time you can tuck the back toes, which is your right toes, to just get a little bit more stability. Shift your hips up. Walk your hands back. Now you're going to heel toe the left foot back to center. Toes face front. Okay? We're going to come into our crescent lunge. So stack yourself nicely, not sinking down. Okay, you want your hips stacked slightly higher up because we're going to come into a standing position. Now, ground into your left big toe. Raise the right knee up. Okay, keep everything strong. Ball of the right foot into the mat. Slowly come up. Take your time. Hands on the waist first if you need to. Or if you like to find a challenge, arms up towards the ceiling. Stay here. Breathe. Start to again find that stretch in that right hip. Stay here with me. Breathe. We only have 5. Keep the legs really strong. If they are wobbling and shaking, that is a good sign, okay? 2, 1. Then slowly with control. Please don't slam down. We're going to come into pyramid fold. Your back foot, take 1 step in. Rotate the right heel in, toes out. So 45 degrees of the right foot. Now, if your hips is facing towards the side, I want you to face the hips towards the front. So your right foot will have to go outside. Okay, closer to the outer edge of the mat so that both hips are able to face the front. Now straighten that front leg, which is the left leg, and come into your pyramid forward fold. Stay here, breathe. Okay, so some of you may not be able to go as low as me. You'll be hanging here, just grab your leg. Now when you're grabbing your leg here, try to micro bend your knee just a little bit. Okay, so that we're not jumping into that knee joint. Stay here, breathe. And then just focus on bringing the belly towards the thigh, that's all. We have 3 more breaths. 2, 1. Now can you bend back to the left knee to place your palms down? We're going to transit to triangle pose. So can you walk your hands towards the right like I'm doing right now? Okay, your left toes are still facing towards the front. Your right foot, can you shift your right foot such that the arch of the right foot is in line with the left heel? Okay, not too wide, about this distance. And then slowly you're going to come up in the standing position. So straighten both legs, come up. You're going to come into this triangle pose. Alright, bring the arms out towards the side. You're going to start sliding down. You can rest the left hand here. First option, look up towards the ceiling. Second option, slide it down and look up towards the ceiling. Now, eventually, you do not want to place too much weight on this left hand or this left knee, okay? You want to eventually be able to hold the pose without any support. Stay here, breathe. Find the stretch at the side of the body and breathe. 2, 1, good, and slowly come all the way up. You're going to turn back towards the front. Okay, with the breath, exhale, bend to the left knee so you can reach towards the floor. And this time, walk back towards the front. Now, raise the right heel up so you can rotate the toes facing towards the front. Bring the right knee down. Let's come into the half split. Stack the right hip on top of the right knee. Slide the left foot forward. Any variation of your half splits. Again, the focus is belly down towards the thighs, so you can find that stretch at the back of the left leg. Just breathe here. We only have 4 more breaths. Good. Then slowly bend back to the left knee. We're going to heel toe this foot out. One time out, coming to straight, and just toes out. Okay, we're going to come back into that pose called Malasana that we did earlier. So lift the right knee up, sweep it forward. If you can't bring it all the way forward, bring to wherever you can and carry the foot forward. Coming back to that squat again. Okay, any variation, you could be up here, just hold it. It will really train those leg muscles as well. Flat spine if you can, pull that lower belly in, or sink even lower. Holding here, some of you can even reach the elbows just in front of the knee, chest up. Alright, we'll just stay here for 5 more breaths. Just stay with me, breathe. 3, 2, 1. Place both palms down. This time, can we bring left leg back? Bring the left knee down. Okay, so again, your right foot, right toes out, heel in. Okay, you can sway right and left. Okay, this can be a lot already for most people. If you want more, you need to come down to your forearms. Okay, maybe shift the body all the way towards the right. Open that right knee as much as you can and stay here to breathe. You should start to feel that stretch in the right hip. That's what you're looking for. We have another 5 more breaths. Just focus on your breathing. Control your breathing. You're able to control your mind and the body. 2. And 1. Good. Can you come onto your hands if you're not on your hands? Now, let's heel toe back the foot to the center. So toes facing the front, heel, and towards the front. Okay, we're going to come into that crescent lunge. We're going to, it's a standing position. So either fingertips onto the mat or hands on the mat. Lift the left knee up. Now keep the leg very strong. Ground into your right big toe. Slowly find the balance. Maybe hands on the waist first. Okay, until you can start to find more balance. Then arms up to the full expression of the crescent lunge. Good. Body straight. Look towards the front. Find a spot that you can focus on that is not moving. Back knee as straight as you can. If you can sink a little lower to stretch the left hip. We have only last 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Slowly, slowly. Don't rush. Okay. Place the palms down. One back foot. Then you take 1 step in. Okay. Rotate the left heel in. So it's an angle again. Left heel in. Left toes out. Again, check if your hips are facing towards the front or facing towards the side. If you're facing towards the side, you will have to follow me by bringing the left foot further out towards the edge of the mat. Alright, now take your time now to straighten the knee, coming into your pyramid fold. So either palms down, or on fingertips, or even resting your hands here. Now if you're resting your hands here, make sure you're not jamming into this right knee, okay? Micro bend the right knee and just focus on bringing the belly towards the thigh. You start to feel quite a little bit here. I'm bringing my hands towards the floor. Breathe. We only have 3 more breaths. 2 and 1. Alright, let's do the transition to triangle pose. Now bend your right knee first to take your time. Walk your hands towards the left. Okay, this time your left foot, can you bring it in line, the left arch of the foot in line with the right heel. Get your toes facing towards the left. Then straighten the right knee. Take your time. Slowly come up. Find your balance. Ground into your feet. Arms out. Triangle pose. Okay, first option, just grab your thigh, left hand up. If you can go down, take your time to slowly go down, okay? Eventually, you want to feel light on this hand. Usually the first few times when you do it, you're relying so much weight over here. Okay, but I would like you to look for the stretch on the left side of the body. Look up towards the ceiling, look up towards your hands, fingers together. We have last 5. 4. Keep breathing. Last 2. And 1. Good. Slowly come back. Bend into the right knee to bring your both hands down. Last one, half splits. Let's walk your hands back towards the front. Raise the left heel up, toes facing towards the front. Bring the left knee down. Okay, stack the left hip on top of the left knee. Then this time we need to wiggle your foot forward. Come onto your right heel. Palms down. Okay, think about bringing the belly down towards the thigh. Stay here. Find that stretch in that right leg. So you can be very high up here. That's perfectly fine. As long as you can find the stretch, okay, at the back of the right leg. Sometimes you don't need to go very low. Sometimes all you need to do, like what I'm doing now, is just to bring the belly towards the thigh. And my right leg is already shaking. Good. Stay and breathe. 3 more breaths. 2 and 1. Good. Slowly bring both palms down. Bend to the right knee. Okay, let's heel toe this right foot up. Alright, last malasana. Bring the left knee up, sweep it forward. Otherwise, carry your foot forward. I'm going to face you for your final malasana. So you can be high up here or you can be lower down. Okay, wherever you are, you're going to interlace the fingers. I'm just going to do this high up version because some of us may be here. Alright, and you're going to slowly lift the hips all the way up wherever you are. Bring the arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Reach the elbows. Straighten the elbows. Reach the fingertips towards the ceiling. Reach, 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 reach. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath for last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Release the hands. Can we now bring both toes to face towards the front? Okay, I'm just going to show you at the side. Chair pose, last pose. Pull the lower belly in, suck the lower belly so that it can protect your lower back. Pull the lower belly in before you bend the knees and push your hips up. Look, find one point, just focus there, stay here, breathe. Breathe. We only have 4 more breaths. 3, 2, 1. Can you go all the way down? You may need to raise your heels, that's perfectly fine, just like me. And slowly, you still think you can control your descent as you come back down. And let's come into a lying down position. We are almost there. If you can hug your knees to chest, maybe some of you can already finding much more movement here. You can interlace the hands. Or same thing, you can just place the hands on top of the knees. Or just really literally just over here. It's also perfectly fine. Stay here, breathe. We're going to come into a supine twist. So can we bring both knees all the way towards the right side? And let's turn the head towards the left. Your right hand can rest on top of the left knee. Close your eyes, stay in this twist. And breathe. Good, then slowly coming back to center. Let's switch left side. Last two. And one. Good. And slowly come into your final resting pose in Shavasana. Extend your legs out. Have the arms by the side of the body, palms facing up, and close your eyes. Taking this time as you are resting to start to reconnect with your breath. So deep inhalation through both nostrils and long exhalation through both nostrils. Now you can stay in this Shavasana as long as you would like to. You just pause the video to continue on your own, or you can slowly start to make your way up to a seated position, bend both knees, and slowly turn to any one side, propping yourself up to a seated position. Come into any comfortable seated position, and let's start to bring our hands together and bring the hands to the heart center. I would like you to express gratitude to yourselves for taking the time to come onto the mat and doing such a great job with your body today. Remember, you can always revisit this video as many times as you like and try all the different options that works best for your body. Now let's just take one moment here just to observe how your lower back feels, lighter and more relaxed. If you like this video, please click a like and subscribe to my channel for future beginner-friendly videos for yoga, Pilates, and even bar. Then slowly opening the eyes. Namaste. Thank you everyone. See you next time.